Welcome to Good Health Now. I'm Camille Alvey, and I'm here with Laurie Webb and our special guest, Mickey Cash. Good news, ladies. We have some exciting beauty regimens to talk about today. Let's talk about the Master Cleanse, because I know I've done it, Laurie's done it, and Mickey, you've done it, right?
Yeah, I have, with great results. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, my results, the first time I did it, I did want to lose a little weight. A lot of people are saying, hey, this isn't for weight loss, but it is a good jump start for even that, because I'm going to be honest, that's really why I wanted to do it, was to not only detox, but to kind of jump start on, losing some weight quickly. And I lost 13 pounds in 10 days, and my skin looked amazing. I am one of those people that usually, I'm lucky if I go once a day. I was going like 4 and 5 times a day. And
you don't have your gallbladder anymore.
I don't have a gallbladder, so that always, impacts things like having irritable bowel syndrome and, not being able to digest food properly and having to take enzymes before I eat. So there's a lot of things that, doing the Master Cleanse was great for me on a lot of different levels because of that.
Yeah, exactly. So, a lot of people do it. I'm small. So I always have to make sure when I'm doing the Master Cleanse that I do the maximum amount of drinks that you can do, which is basically 1 an hour and whatnot. But the truth is, you're right, you will lose weight. I love how my skin looks also, and how my hair and how my brain fires,
Yeah.
So I like the benefit of how it detoxes all of those organs, everything, all your tissues and organs, and just the overall feeling is just such a jump start. You're right.
So I've done it as well, and I weighed a 160 at one point, and I'm small. I'm about 5'3.5", and I ended up I juiced before I did the actual cleanse, so I got down to about like 140, and then I lost all of the weight. I was so thin, and it kept off. It changed my metabolism. I've had some successes and some failures.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Well, and it comes down to self-discipline. As we know, that's the thing with every diet and every, whenever you're changing things, your body, of course, goes through a detox of sorts. It's no different than somebody on drugs detoxing in a way. Your body, for the first few days, I'm not going to lie, the first few days are really tough. You're hungry, you have headaches because you're not drinking caffeine. There's a lot of things that you experience, but man, when you get past that second or third day, it is amazing how you feel. The energy burst, all of a sudden you have energy, the headaches are gone.
You respect yourself, too, for completing it, but it's very difficult to complete them if you're not around people that are doing it. Do you find that, Mickey?
Well, yeah, so, if you do any of the tutorials or read any of the books or talk to any of the people who are regulars like you and I, we all know that to successfully complete it, you have to pick the time and gear your mind up and get set for it, and not have Christmas coming up or a big wedding you're supposed to go to. You have to keep that.
Yeah, because not everybody is a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad, or, not everybody gets that opportunity where it's the perfect scenario of, I can be home and I'm by a bathroom and I can make my drinks fresh. Some people have to go to work and do it, so.
I set my little basket up, my cute little basket with my hand juicer that didn't take electric, and my little cooler with my lemons and my water and my. And when it was time, I'd pull over wherever I am. If I was shopping, I'd go out to my van, juice myself a lemon, have my little cousin board my thing. I did it everywhere I went. I didn't stop living.
Let's talk about cost for a minute, because I know that's a big deal for a lot of people too. Is that the maple syrup is the most costly ingredient in the recipe for the Master Cleanse. $17 for a bottle of that maple syrup, and you're going to need at least 2 of them. Well, and just like anything, to get the best results, you really have to follow it to the letter. I know the second time I did the Master Cleanse, I just hated the salt flush, hated it. But it's so good for you, and it is part of it. And the first time I did it, I was the most successful all the way around because I did it to, you know, the letter. I just followed the recipe.
Me too.
And everything it suggested, you know, to an exact science. But the second time around, I didn't. I still had some great benefits, just not as much. It wasn't as dramatic, I think.
You know, I feel like, ladies, what I have learned through over time, I'm not sure that I'll ever do the Master Cleanse again, not knowing what I know now, which is basically I just get my diet down to fish and brown rice and live vegetables and live fruit and very little cooked stuff and a whole lot of good water and the, you know, like that couple of tablespoons of vinegar, the good raw vinegar.
Yeah, the apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, just to make sure that I keep my alkalinity. And a coffee enema suggested to have at least 3 a week. And if you're sick and something's going on and you're, you know, then 1 a day.
I'd like to see us in a day of our eating. That would be a good segment to do, because I do some different things too. Like, I've really gotten into herbal tea. So I have lavender. Rosemary is an amazing tea that will help your metabolism, and they do so many things.
Yeah, that's cool though. That's awesome, you know?
But I get bored, and I get, you know, those points where, you know, Camille and I are like, well, what can we do now? We can't go out and do anything. Let's go get some alcohol and put in some coffee. And coffee's one of my biggest sins. I'm going to confess that right now.
So mine too. So here's the thing, ladies. So for as long as y'all know me, that is my 2 big things. God, I love coffee and cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I have not had coffee now in damn long time.
Well, no. You've had coffee up your...
But even before that, even before I started doing that, I stopped doing coffee. So
Wow.
I haven't had coffee or cigarettes in close to a month now. I'm not going to have any more either.
Good. Good for you.
So
Seriously.
maybe now and then I'll celebrate one little cup of coffee, wonderful, somewhere, sometime, but not really. I don't want to do it. I don't want to smoke either.
I want to talk about the unsuccessful Master Cleanses that we've had, partly for comedy reasons.
Yeah.
Mostly, too, because there's so many people out there that will relate.
How about the time that you and I were living together,
Yeah.
and I was like, and I just went down to that Chinese restaurant, quit, like, and ate everything.
Well, we told him no chicken, and he brought back chicken, and you were so hungry. You were like, Lolly, I'm starving. It was not good. I feel guilty. I was a bad Master Cleanse friend.